The Shadow of the Lighthouse. In a small coastal town, an ancient lighthouse stood tall, casting its beam across the restless sea. The lighthouse, with its weathered stones and salt-stained windows, was a symbol of safety for sailors, but also a subject of local legends. They spoke of the lighthouse keeper's ghost, a figure seen wandering the tower on stormy nights, his lantern glowing with an eerie light. A young couple, Michael and Sophia, fascinated by the tales, decided to explore the lighthouse on their anniversary. As they approached, the air grew colder, and the sound of the waves crashing against the rocks became more pronounced. The lighthouse loomed before them, its presence both majestic and foreboding. Inside, the spiral staircase creaked under their feet as they ascended. The walls were lined with old photographs and remnants of the past, each telling a story of courage and solitude. When they reached the top, they were greeted by a breathtaking view of the ocean, its vastness stretching into the horizon. As the sun began to set, painting the sky in shades of orange and pink, a sudden chill filled the air. The door to the lighthouse slammed shut, and the lights flickered. Michael and Sophia exchanged uneasy glances, the legends of the lighthouse flashing through their minds. Then they saw him, oh my goodness, the ghostly figure of the lighthouse keeper, his face etched with sorrow, his eyes reflecting the depths of the sea. He spoke in a voice that was barely a whisper, telling them of a shipwreck that occurred many years ago, a tragedy that he had failed to prevent. His spirit, bound to the lighthouse, was condemned to relive that fateful night, forever searching for redemption. Michael and Sophia, moved by this keeper's tale, they vowed to help him find peace. They researched the history of the shipwreck and discovered that the captain's descendants still lived in the town. With their help, a memorial was erected near the lighthouse, honoring the souls lost at sea and acknowledging the keeper's lifelong vigil. On the night of the memorial's unveiling, the ghost of the lighthouse keeper, he appeared once more. This time, however, his face bore an expression of serenity, and his lantern shone with a warm and golden light. He nodded to Michael and Sophia, a silent gesture of gratitude before fading into the night. From that day on, the lighthouse no longer felt haunted. The townsfolk spoke of a sense of calm that enveloped the tower, and sailors whispered of a benevolent presence guiding them safely to shore. Michael and Sophia's act of compassion had lifted the curse of the lighthouse, bringing peace to a restless spirit and adding a new legend to the tapestry of the town's history.